For the first time since 2009, all four winter sports teams made their conference tournaments, which made for one of the biggest weeks in UMass Boston athletics in recent memory. The Beacons men's hockey team was the lone team to actually compete on campus, and they put on a show. UMass Boston snapped a 4-game postseason losing streak with a 5-2 win over the University of New England in front of nearly 700 fans. Travis Daniel led the way with a goal and 2 assists to become the first UMB men's hockey player to reach 40 points since the 95-96 season. Linemate Max Revis added 3 assists, while 4 other players found the back of the net for the Beacons. Freshman goalie Zach Andrews made 20 saves on 22 shots in the win. UMB will take on third-seeded Babson College Friday night in the NEICAAA semifinals in Northfield, Vermont. Not to be outdone, the Lady Beacons played one of their best games of the season, pulling off a 5-3 upset over 4-seeded Castleton State College. The Beacons advanced to their 7th NEICAAA semifinals in 8 years behind a career day from freshman goaltender Casey Scheibe. Scheibe made 49 saves on 52 shots, including a perfect 16 for 16 in the third period to lift the Beacons. Senior Emily LaRosa paced the offense with 2 goals and an assist, and Alyssa Sullivan scored her first career game winner with a shorthanded goal with under 8 minutes to go in regulation. The Beacons will get their third crack this year against second-seeded Manhattanville College Saturday afternoon in Northfield, Vermont. Men's basketball didn't fare quite as well in their first postseason game since the 2009-10 season. UMass Boston took to the road to take on 4-seeded University of Southern Maine and were dealt an 85-65 loss. Southern Maine was seemingly unstoppable in the first half, knocking down over 70% of their shots and 10 three-pointers to build a 58-31 lead. Despite the Beacons outscoring the Huskies in the second half, the late surge wouldn't be enough to extend their season. Junior center Rasheem Benson closed out the year with 18 points and 11 rebounds to set the program record for rebounds in a single season with 263. Vinny DeLucia tacked on 11 points, while junior B.J. Rosary recorded his first double-double with the Beacons with 11 points and 11 rebounds. Rounding out the first week of our postseason, women's basketball fell just short in their upset efforts in North Dartmouth, as UMass Dartmouth handed the 6-seeded Beacons a 71-59 loss. Despite doing a terrific job defensively against the LEC's top scorer, UMass Boston couldn't overcome 20 turnovers as they fell to 14-12 on the year. Freshman Olivia Murphy finished her freshman year with 21 points and 15 rebounds, while Kirsten Morrison played an extremely efficient game with 20 points and 8 rebounds in the loss. A handful of Beacon track stars competed at the NEICAAA Indoor Track Championship, with Tylor Hart grabbing the majority of the headlines. The sophomore broke his own program record in the high jump with a leap of 6'8" to finish in first place amongst D3 competition. On the women's side, Samara Faustin and Hillary McGuffey each set personal best, as Faustin ran at 25.7 in the 200-meter dash, and McGuffey finished the 400-meter dash in 58.25 seconds.